What's up, everybody? Welcome to Smite Insider Episode 2. My name is Remedies,
I'm Captain Awesome.
On metal plates.
and we have some pretty cool stuff to show you guys this week. However, the show is going to be a smidgen shorter than usual. We had a little bit of some scheduling stuff come up, but without further ado, the first thing we want to tell you guys about this week is this really awesome YouTube video. You know what, Metal, since you're the one who kind of showed this to Cap and
I
I.
can't take any credit.
Oh no, but why don't you tell everybody who watching or listening about this video?
Okay, it's called Jungle Buff Jam by DJ Daisy Despair featuring Ilvanis by the YouTuber With Her Spoons. And I can't even explain it. You just have to watch. It's gold.
It's very catchy.
It
It's
is.
really catchy, and I've listened to it a million times today.
Speaking of, how about we just show everybody a little clip of it?
Here we go.
I'm going for jungle buff. I'm going for jungle buff. Take this jungle buff.
Take this jungle.
I need the jungle buff.
Okay.
I'm going for jungle buff. I'm going for jungle buff. Take this jungle buff.
Take this jungle.
Take jungle buff.
Okay.
So since seeing that video, I have watched it like at least 3 times now. It's awesome video.
Yeah, I can't stop watching it. I'll probably go watch it like 5 more times after this.
Yeah.
Are
Oh
you
yeah.
going for Jungle Buff?
I'm gonna be going for Jungle. That is my Jungle Buff.
I need the jungle buff. Oh my gosh, that was like the best part of the
Okay.
video. I need the jungle buff. Anyways, okay, so news-wise this week. Actually, before we do the news, I just want to let you guys know, if you're watching or listening to this show, if you guys see any cool stuff on YouTube, Reddit, any cool art, any cool parody videos, or even other talk shows, whatever, make sure you guys tweet us about it or tell us about it in the comments, because we want to share that kind of stuff on the show. So let us know.
And we'll let everybody know that you shared it with
Yeah, exactly. See? And so we will do a little bit of news. That actually, there's a new patch coming. Kep, what's going on with this new patch?
Well, from reading over, it doesn't look like there's going to be like a lot of god changes or a lot of changes. It's just like they're fixing bugs and
quality of life stuff.
yeah, just a lot of quality of life stuff.
Yeah. And I know that there are actually a couple of skins in this patch, though, right?
Yeah, there's a Bellona Torment.
Bellona.
Yeah, Bellona. That's what I call her. Baloney, if you will. Torment.
I'm calling
And,
that skin Helona.
Helona.
Helona. Oh wait, that's the one where she looks like any World of Warcraft fans out there. Draenei. She looks like a Draenei, right? In that skin.
She looks
Sure.
more like an Eridar, if you want to get real
Oh,
technical.
okay. All right. I'll give you that.
Don't. Never played WoW, so.
There's
Poor
bad
Cap.
versions. There's, like,
Poor Cap.
demonic.
No, actually, it's a good thing that you've never played WoW. It'll suck your life away. I'm kidding.
Okay. And then there's also a new X-Ball skin. It's a ninja one.
Chino Blanca.
It's
Yeah.
like Shinobi plus Shibalanke.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah,
that's
the
It's supposed to be a
Okay,
ninja.
all right.
It's the first like real pun skin that Kelly's happy about. We were joking about pun skins earlier on Twitter. It was funny.
More so than like. I'm trying
Like
to think of
Moonbots. It should be Moonbots.
Yeah, it should have been Moonbots.
And I came up with for Orbital Strike should have been Futurama.
That would have
I had a couple other
That's a
ones.
good
No, I
one.
can't remember them.
I like
been you
that.
and your puns.
Yeah, you know how I do.
We totally stole all of Cap's patch glory there, but
That's good.
I mean that's pretty much it. There's not really
Yeah.
much going on, right?
It's not super
Um,
exciting.
Yeah, it's just a lot of quality of life stuff.
Right. Yeah, just a couple little fixes here and there.
One thing that a lot of people were complaining about was the Magi's Blessing. If you like use your beads to clear CC, and then you got CC'd while it was still cleansing, before it would take away the bubble, but now it's not taking away the bubble.
Oh.
So
Which
that's
is good. And you get the
Yeah.
the little timers on the ults too.
Yeah, a lot of gods got timers on the ult. You know who didn't get an ult timer that like kind of like so when I was reading through this list of all these characters getting ult timers, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Now, why isn't there a graphical indicator of how long Zeus's ult is going to be up? I
I
mean,
think
like it's just as
he
big as some of
gets-
these other massive AoE ults or land. I mean, you know, some of them are landing ults, but some of them are giant AoE ults that now have a timer for when they expire. Like, why didn't Zeus get one? I didn't understand that.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm not griping. It's just,
The timers are more for the person using it, so that you know
I know
when
that.
you're about to run out of it. It's not because Zeus is, you know, I mean, I guess it would be helpful for him, but I don't know. Does
Let me bring
Hoyi's
up
not getting one on his ult, and that would be like
point.
the same kind of thing.
Good point.
It's more so you know when
I don't know, but
you're about
like
to run
there's
out.
one for Hades ult, which is essentially kind of just like Zeus's
Yeah.
ult. It's a zoning ult, or I mean, like Hades is like peel and zoning and all kinds of other things too. But I mean, like I don't know. I in my head I put them in roughly the same category as far as uses go. So Hades got it.
I think he only gets it for himself though. I don't think everybody else.
Well, I
gets it.
know that. I understand that, but if I'm playing Zeus, it'd be cool to see how long my ult is gonna be on that tower or
I
whatever
think
I'm using it for, you know what I mean?
I think the main
That's true.
issue was saying that if everybody else is getting one, why not Zeus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
just me, whatever. Just something, I guess.
Oh, you're good.
The way my brain works. Who knows? Who knows? Um all right, so we will briefly go through esports. The biggest thing that I want to touch on here is that first of all, actually, before I do my favorite esports announcement, um, we're going to talk about the spring split very briefly. And I'm going to lead that up to the reason we're going to briefly, very, very briefly talk about it is that our there are other people in the community who also do talk shows, obviously, and there is Cret and F Dot. If you haven't heard of them, then you live under a rock. No, I'm kidding. But
Probably.
so there's Cret and F Dot, and they have their show called Really, which they do a lot of esports discussion and like game mechanics, and they talk very in depth about the game, more so than we do, and they actually covered quite a lot on like the goings on of the spring split on their most recent episode. So I'm just gonna play our listeners just a small clip from their most recent episode of Really, and that way you guys can see and maybe possibly check out their show if you're interested, and give you a taste of kind of why we're not really gonna go into depth this week about a lot of stuff because everyone else has kind of already covered these topics for us. So
Yeah, Cret and F Dot really said everything that there was to say about the events of the week.
exactly. So here you go. Here's a little clip for you guys to check out.
I think the hopes and dreams of North America are still really in the hands of TSM. Like, I think they're the North American team. But AFK can still win. Like, it comes down to practice, training, being ready, and being able to adapt their play style to what they're going up against on the fly. Whereas I more expect TSM to be like, this is our meta and it's better than yours, and we're going to win because of it. Because that's what they do. And that's kind of always been what they do.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the like bonuses, I guess, of having the independent think tank scrim partnership, whatever the hell you want to call it. You just sort of like, well, Guardian Soul Lane, surprise, mother, and then everybody else loses to it for a week, and then they're like, oh, we should play Guardians of the Soul Lane like Zelia. Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's kind
You
of
know, they're
happening,
like,
right?
well, assassins beat
Divya's
warriors now.
Yeah.
So, what's more warrior than a warrior? A guardian.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, that's basically, because I mean, when you build Hercules tanky, he's not gonna, like, you're not afraid of his damage, you're afraid of the fact that he can control you, and that you can't kill him. You're a guardian. I mean, Trick Tank plays him in the support role. So, why not just do the same thing but magical? So, that's pretty much what we saw. It's pretty interesting stuff, but Cloud9 AFK, I think it led up to the hype. Cret doesn't know what hype is, so
What?
there's that.
So if you have not checked out Cret and F Dot's Really series, they stream it on Twitch, I believe on Tuesdays. I don't know the exact time, so I'm probably going to cut this out really quick and put up a little thing here for you guys to see what time and what day that show is. So screen will be here. And make sure you guys check that out. And other than that, like, was there any like? I guess I'll give you guys, a second. I've kind of been talking for a while now. What esports stuff this week? I guess if you could pick out like one thing from this week, what would you say was like the biggest thing for you? Don't you
Well,
steal my thunder either.
the spring split ended,
Yeah.
and so Cloud9 did not make it to LAN, unfortunately.
Nope. Big BAL AFK.
They got beat.
Hmm.
Kind of a bummer. Like, Grats to AFK, I love those guys too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was pulling for C9.
What about you, Cap?
I mean that's definitely the game that I watched. I watched as much of it as I could. Just watching the top tier players just coming together and fighting for it. Like Cloud9 and AFK, they're both world contenders.
Right. Yeah.
So that game was really good.
That's good. I have not seen that game yet, but I plan on finding some time to squeeze in to watch it. I saw a lot of hubbub about it on Twitter.
Mhm.
I saw everybody tweeting about it, so I felt kind of like, oh man, I missed it, and now like it's like spoiler century all over Twitter.
Yeah.
Like it's cool, whatever. I have
Yeah.
to call for that
And
quick.
you can definitely go over to the Smite VOD video on demand YouTube channel, and it has every game from week 1 of the SPL to week 5. All 3 games if they all went to 3 games. So that's a really good source if you want to catch up on the games.
I agree. So in other esports news, since you guys got your little SPL stuff going on, I don't know what that was. Anyway, so Challengers Cup news. Eager is sponsored by Razer now. How about them apples?
That's awesome.
It was so cool. I was watching Lass's stream and they did, the announcement and stuff. And the best part of this, I kid you not, is Lastus is wearing a G Fuel t-shirt. And like
They all-
all week long, he had been making these jokes about like how much he loves drinking Monster. And it was like very over the top, He's like, "Oh, when I'm really tired or whatever, I drink a Monster and then I play games." You know what I mean? Like being overly joking about like kind of he was trying to make it appear as if he was being sponsored by Monster, right? And then so when he did his announcement stream, he's like, "Man, do you guys like my G Fuel gear?" And like he's wearing this t-shirt and stuff. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, we have our sponsor announcement later on today." So this whole thing drags out. Anatoly comes in on the stream. He's wearing a G Fuel t-shirt. Everybody in chat's like, "Oh, they got sponsored by G Fuel." This, that, and the other. And then they're like, "Oh, we got sponsored by Razer." Like, it was the best announcement stream I had ever watched in my life. We got punked by Lasses.
It was
And
good.
Trolls.
yeah, it was awesome. So again, as always, we'll have a link to the Razer article about Team Eager's new sponsorship, and you guys can check that out for yourselves. And other than that, we really don't have much else this week. However, I
However.
do know that Cap is probably itching in his seat right now to give somebody 800 gems from our giveaway last week.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
think we
got,
could-
Cap?
I think we could do that. Let's see what we got.
Gem
So,
time!
I'm gonna check the YouTube right now to make sure there's no one else that entered while we were recording this. Okay, are you ready?
Here we go.
Alright, so I have everybody's YouTube name that subscribed, and I put their IGNs in there, just so it's all there. And I've set it to 3 to 25, that's our limit. And here we go.
That screen share is so slow.
Generate. Number 16. Looks like HR Tucker, aka Computer King, has won the 800 gems.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, Computer King. You will receive them in the next 24 hours or so. I will send them to the IGN.
Big baller. Big baller. 800 gems. Make sure you leave us a comment of like what you plan on getting with them, or if you're gonna save them for something else, or let us know.
Yeah.
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 We wanna know what you do with your life.
What you do with your life. But I think that's pretty much it. Do you guys have anything else you kind of add in? Any like last minute things?
Nothing from me.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. So when this show airs, it's gonna be Friday. So if you watch this live on Twitch this evening, Friday evening,
Oh,
I'm starting a
yes.
24-hour charity live stream for Op Supply Drop, which is a charitable organization that donates video games and entertainment media to deployed soldiers and hospitalized soldiers, which is very, very near and dear to my heart. I served 4 years in the United States Army, and my old company, my platoon mates, people I still know people in my old unit that are still there. They are currently deployed in Afghanistan right now, so I'm hoping, maybe if I do a little charity, maybe Op Supply Drop will go out and visit my old unit, 51st Signal Battalion, downrange, and bring them some games or something. That would be so cool.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome. So, anyways, I'm doing that 24-hour stream starting at 9 o'clock Central Time on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/remedies, and going all the way into Saturday. So if you can't be there at the start, or you're like a night owl and you want to catch like the middle of the night stuff, or early in the morning on Saturday, or Saturday afternoon, or whatever works for you, I'm doing it for 24 hours. Whew. And we're gonna be playing like a whole bunch of different games and stuff, and I have some sweet stuff to give away too. So make sure you stop on by and check that out, and donate to a good cause if you can. If you can't, just come hang out, come play games.
Yeah.
And-
if anything, we want your viewership.
Yeah,
For sure.
exactly.
And happy birthday.
Oh yeah, and it's my birthday
Yep,
on
happy
Sunday.
birthday.
Thank you. Yep. So this is my second annual, the second year that I've done a charity stream around my birthday. Last year I think I did it like the week after my birthday, but it still counts, right? Close
Yeah,
enough.
So you're only 2 now, right?
Yep, this is
This
my
is your
second annual
Happy birthday.
birthday charity stream event. So last year's charity, when I did my charity stream, was for Extra Life, and we raised $500 to UC Davis Children's Hospital, which is where my brother went to when he was being treated for leukemia when he was a little kid. And yeah, we raised $500. My chat told me if we hit $500 that I should dye my hair pink, and I'm gonna put a picture right here of when I dyed my hair pink. So there it is, me with pink hair. Bam. Anyways, and I did that last year as part of the charity stream. Anyways, thank you guys so much for checking the show out. Sorry it was a little bit of a shorter show, but next week maybe we'll have more YouTube videos or content that you guys send in and you guys want us to show off. But yeah, Metal Cap, you guys say your goodbyes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Don't forget any links or whatever that we talked about today will be down below.
And you can follow us on the things.
Yep, follow us on the tweeters. Follow Smite Insider on the tweeters. Well, this is hard. Cameras are hard. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.